Hey everybody, how's it going? Like Butter here, and welcome to my weekly Nightfall series on Destiny. If you don't know what the Nightfall is, it's basically a strike with increased modifiers that make it a little bit more difficult. I want to do this series because I want to get in the groove of doing Destiny videos. This is the first video I'm making on the Nightfall, so hopefully you guys cut me some slack, give me some pointers on what I can do better in the future. But I'm going to basically just go over the modifiers that are in this week's Nightfall and kind of talk about the tactics I use to beat it. It's pretty simple, but if you're a little bit lower light, I mean, I have a lot of people that just started playing the game that have been watching my videos and asked me to make videos like this to kind of explain things. So I thought I would make this a weekly series that hopefully you guys enjoy. So the strike this week for the Nightfall is the Shadow Thief, where you have to take out Taniks the Scarred. The modifiers are Rainbow Burn, which is Void Burn, Solar Burn, and Arc Burn. If you don't know what that means, essentially those types of weapons are going to deal more damage, but be careful because you're also going to be taking more damage from the enemies who use those types of damage as well. Essentially, arc damage is blue, void damage is purple, and solar damage is reddish orange. The other two modifiers on top of the Rainbow Burn is Daybreak, which is a brand new modifier that just got added into Age of Triumph, which basically makes your skills, meaning your grenades and also your super, come off cooldown extremely fast. So for this week, make sure to use your super as much as you possibly can. So what made it super easy for me was using the Night Stalker subclass for my Hunter. I put Vanish on for my Smoke, and since it's constantly off cooldown, when you mix Shade Step and Vanish, you can usually be invisible most of the time. It gives you easy ways to just revive teammates and makes the push super fast. Now, if you're going for the Icebreaker like I am, you're going to want to pick up the Sunrise Bounty from Commander Zavala in the back of the Vanguard. Basically, each week on each character, you're going to get a chance at this Icebreaker drop. I still haven't gotten mine yet, but since the Icebreaker is such a must-have in this current meta for snipers, I'm really going to make sure that I run this as many times as possible. Now, I highly suggest using like an arc sniper, and if you can, you could try to have 3 different types of weapons as well. If you want to have one arc, one solar, and one void, that would help you out a lot as well, because the last modifier, Ironclad, which is going to give more enemies shields. Now, don't forget the colors of the shields are going to let you know what damage they're the most vulnerable to. So this is where having those 3 different types of damage weapons will help you out. You can also use your Vanish just to run by a bunch of areas. Even if you have a couple of people on your team that die, you can usually pull them to the next spot. Don't forget, you want to finish this within 30 minutes so you have a chance at that Icebreaker drop. So running by some of these areas with Vanish is going to save you a bunch of time. There's a few times that we were playing through this where we even died 4, 5, or even 6 times at the boss, and we still had enough time to get the gold contender medal and also finish within the 30 minutes. Now, I'm not too familiar with Titans and Warlocks yet, but I would assume if you were going to use a Titan, you would want to use a bubble for your team so that you can constantly go in and out of the bubble to do as much damage as possible without getting completely destroyed like I did a few times here. You can also use hammers for the extra damage. The solar damage is really going to help in this week's Nightfall. And for Warlocks, I'm assuming Stormcaller is extremely, extremely strong. Don't forget, guys, spam your supers as much as you possibly can, and be sure to throw your grenades as much as you can as well. It took me 4 shots with my Devil's Dawn to put the walker down, so that's another way you can save a lot of time. Also, don't forget, you want to get through this as fast as possible, so if you need to wipe, it's better to do that than to kind of just waste a bunch of time if you have too many people who get downed. Don't forget, in the Nightfalls, you get an extremely long revive timer. It's 30 seconds, so sometimes it's better just to die and restart than it is to have one person try to clear out the entire area. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Good luck on the Nightfall this week, and let me know if you want me to do this for a weekly series. I'm super excited to bring you guys more Destiny content soon. We have the Destiny 2 trailer tomorrow, which I'm really hoping we get to see some gameplay to see if Destiny 2 is going to be on a new engine, and hopefully if it's going to be confirmed on PC or not. The PC release has been confirmed on a lot of outlets, but it has not been confirmed by Bungie yet, so it would be really nice to see this tomorrow. Don't forget the trailer releases at 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, so you can do the math. Be sure to tune in because I think it's going to be quite awesome. The trailer that dropped yesterday with Cade 6 sitting at the bar talking to the sweeper bot was probably one of the coolest trailers I've seen for Destiny thus far. So like I said, hopefully we get more information soon. I've been Like Butter, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care, everybody.